Greetings, fellow and future Star Citizens. Gray-headed Gamer here, and I want to talk about starting from scratch and the awesomeness of the current state of Arena Commander. So it's time to turn this Let's Play into a Let's Play. Today, it's a little Vandal Swarm single player in an Aurora for your background viewing pleasure. Now, first and foremost, holy crap, Arena Commander got good. Now, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of dogfighting and was more into the racing aspect. But with only a few tracks, racing got stale pretty quick, but I'll definitely pick it back up when I can fly my Omega and CIG releases a few additional racetracks. But the dogfighting has had some amazing updates, and I've been so busy making my CryEngine videos that I failed to play in the past few months. I've watched a lot of videos on dogfighting, but haven't experienced it for myself until recently. Controls, targeting, radar, sound effects, AI, you name it. It feels like a whole new game to me. Very polished compared to just a few months ago. Now, with all the 300 series ships available to us right now, you may ask why I just don't play with one of those instead of my 1970s space station wagon. Well, I want to get a lot of practice in Aurora because I just picked up an LX from the anniversary sale, and I do see myself flying one quite a bit once the Persistent Universe drops. Not necessarily the LX, I'm thinking it'll be the Aurora CL that I'll start my ventures in. It's because I've taken the plunge, and I've melted all my ships except for my Omega and my new LX. Yes, even my beloved Freelancer Max. Unfortunately, my Lancer did have all my Alpha access and all the extras on it, but my Omega has an Arena Pass, and I'll just have to pick up an FPS Pass later, and I'm fine with that. And yes, I guess I could have sold my Max outright, but I'm really not into the whole gray market thing, and it didn't have the desired LTI anyway. What inspired me to finally take the plunge was a post on Reddit about someone trading their Connie for an Aurora. I'll link the post below so you can check it out if you like. But the poster and I share the exact same thought processes as far as gaming goes. Since the days of Privateer back in the early 90s, I simply loved to start a game at the bottom and work my way to the top. And by purchasing all the ships I want before release, I pretty much destroy that struggle to get them in game that I'm looking forward to. Of course, I still want to help fund Star Citizen, but I don't want to ruin my playing experience at the same time. Now, I'm sure there are many of you that can have an amazing experience starting the game with every ship that's on the market and not miss the possible grind awaiting people like me. But everyone is different in that aspect. I love the grind. And I know Chris has stated that there is no grinding, but let's be honest here. There is always a form of grinding in games like this. The difference is the enjoyment level of the grind. Take my personal gaming style. I love the mercantile aspect of games like this, whether it be cargo hauling, mining, or salvaging. I love either collecting stuff to sell or buying low in one place and selling high somewhere else. So theoretically, if I want to earn 500,000 credits or whatever it takes to upgrade my Aurora to a Freelancer, and I'm earning the credits by hauling foodstuffs to a planet experiencing a lull in their economy, then it may take multiple trips, maybe even hundreds, but I'm cool with that. That's what I like to do. But if I start with a Lancer Max, I mean, of course I could upgrade to a Taurus and then eventually a Hull C, but I would always miss that starting with nothing feeling, that sense of accomplishment that I can only get from starting at the bottom. Now, once again, this is just me and my playstyle, and I am in no way trying to influence anyone to change the way they're starting the game or to sell all their ships, of course, but I think it's best for me personally. Now, I'm currently multiple hundreds of dollars into the game and I have a subscription, so I feel I've done my part as far as funding goes. But now, I've created another problem altogether. I'm going to have lots of credit in the RSI store, but I plan on using all that for add-ons like flare and ship skins, wardrobe items, and the like. But I want to have it down to 0 before the Persistent Universe starts, so I'm not tempted to buy UEC because that would also mess up the process that I'm going for. It would be like my experience in other MMOs, whereas I level a character to the max level and have an absolute blast doing it, but each character afterwards gets help from the higher level characters with money, items, and enchantments, and each new character gets less fun to level. So I want to take all my gaming experience and apply them to Star Citizen so I can guarantee the best possible play experience I can have with my personal gaming style. Now, I don't want any regrets after a year or two, so with that, my hangar looks a tad empty, but that's okay. Because once I fill it up, I can stand back and say, I earned that. So, what are your thoughts on starting with nothing? Let me know in the comments below. But remember, no matter how you decide to start Star Citizen, make sure you're set in your way, because you only have one chance, so make it a good one. Once again, thanks for joining me, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and get the video out there. Don't forget to check out the other Star Citizen YouTubers out there, and I will see you guys later.